with the edge in play again. Cusack has it. That's going to go over
A little
to.
bit of water on the ice there, Pete, helping Stoughton out.
I don't think Denny did the ice, Steve. You know.
No.
So Cusack has the puck now. She goes out in the slot area. She takes a shot. That's tipped in front. Puck goes over the net. Lehan has it now. Hannah Lehan has it. She'll take it. She gets it back to the point to Spinelli. Devin Spinelli tries to backhand it in. That's stopped there by Corvino, and she throws it out. And this will be icing as Canton, 2 minutes into the period. The puck hasn't left the Stoughton zone.
No, when the coach came out, started her first line, and now she's got the other girls out on the ice there.
So Abby Stock is at center,
and
Crugnale, and Wilkinson. So playing all the seniors.
Yeah.
And, yep, good to see. Give them some ice time on senior night. Certainly, Kaylee Cohen has it at center ice. Cohen will take it. She moves it into the Canton zone. Big save there by Scapacetti, as that was Georgia Campbell who took that shot.
She has a strong blocker, Pete. She's been very good all night long, blocking pucks with that stick side blocker.
And pushes the puck to the
right.
Does very well with the rebounds.
Yes.
Yep. No, definitely. She's definitely she's a good goaltender. I'll tell you. It's on a good team.
Yes.
On a good team that is in contention, I tell you, she would be a welcome addition. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Canton, they're solid with Katie Budway in net, but she would do a great job at Canton if she was the goalie.
No question. So Kaylee Cohen comes in. She takes a shot, and that's a save by Scapacetti. So Maggie Daly on the ice now. She circles back around. She has the puck. She throws it in. Donahue will throw it in behind the net now as Raffetto has the puck now. She gets it to Daly. Daly throws it around. Lyons. I'll tell you, Steve, this line here is done very well tonight. We've called a bunch of names here, and there's a shot by Maggie Daly. Hit the side of the net. I think she had an open net there, but just on a tough angle, just couldn't get it past the goaltender.
Yeah, you're saying this line has played very well tonight, especially Lyons.
Yeah.
She really has, she's scrapping away, getting in the corners, and just doing a really good job. And right there, Maggie Daly, right, she had the open net, but that was a really tough angle, Pete,
Yeah.
And she almost pulled it off, but...
yeah, no question. She was, I think she was almost behind the red line, but took the shot anyway and just hit the side of the net. So Canton again with the puck at center ice. And Stoughton trying to get it in. Corvino has it along with Cummings. She throws it down deep. And Canton will start out with it as that puck goes up the sideboards and does go out of the zone. And Stock tried to pick it up. And Gogan has it. And Cummings picks it up. She's going to go into the Canton zone. She cuts into the middle. Cummings takes a shot. And that just goes wide. And Stock throws it up the boards. It's stopped right out in front of Budway. Puck goes back to the point as Stoughton able to keep it in. Abby Stock now with the puck. She gets it out of the zone. Canton will start out with it. Gets into the Stoughton zone. They take the shot. That's blocked in front. This crossbar as number 9, Quajner comes in and took that shot and hit the crossbar. I believe that was
Lily.
That might have been McLean, actually. I'm sorry,
okay.
Number 9. It was number 8. McLean came in and took that shot and hit the crossbar. So play continues in the Canton zone. Spinelli has it. She'll dump it down deep, gets it out, throws it to Cusack, who throws it out in front. And
nice save by Scapacetti.
Nice save, yep. We'll tie that puck up. 9 minutes left in this game. On the face-off here, Canton wins that one. Oh, big shot from the point there by Spinelli. And hit one of the Stoughton players out in front. Lane has it. She gets it back to Tori Carr. Carr has it. Over to Spinelli. She tries. Oh, she had Lane right on the side of the net. Tori Carr now has it. She circles back. Carr at the top of the at the point. Spinelli now has it. She dumps it into Lane. Lane throws it to the center of the ice, but that's blocked there. And Stoughton comes back with it, but that's stopped by Spinelli. Devin Spinelli starts out with it. She comes into the zone. She's broken up. Now Lehan has it. And Lehan's broken up. Goes back. Oh, and a big save again by Scapacetti. As Canton pretty much doing everything they want to do in the Stoughton zone. Lehan has it. She takes a shot. That's going to go wide. And Canton now going to go for a change as Stoughton starts it out. Stoughton will get it out and into the Canton zone. This will not be icing, as Kaylee Cohen will pick it up. Cohen will start out with it. Kaylee Cohen starts out. She gets in through center ice, gets it over the blue line. Cohen tries to kick it ahead.
Nice defensive play by Adele.
Yep.
Frackleton there.
Nice play there. And Raffetto keeps it in. She has it now at the top of the circle. She'll throw it down deep. Behind the net. Canton DiGirolamo trying to get it out in front, as that's a shot from the point by Cohen, and that just goes wide of Scapacetti. Puck stays in the zone. DiGirolamo on it on the forecheck as Raffetto puts a hit on the defenseman there. Oh, shot from the point, and that was Georgia Campbell took that shot, and that just goes wide. Cohen has it. She throws it right out in front. Defenseman steps in. Oh, just tried to take the shot, Campbell, and just hit somebody in front and deflected to the right of Scapacetti. So Canton still with the puck. And Scapacetti is just going to tie that one up, as that shot came from number 16, Barati, at the top of the circle. And so Canton going to get a change at this point.
Yeah, she's got Wilkinson back. I believe Wilkinson back out there.
So on the face-off is Vicente, I believe, number 24.
Yeah, 24. Yeah, like he said,
along with Krugnale.
Can't see the numbers on the sleeve.
Tough to see with these new shirts. So Stoughton going to just ice this puck and get another face-off down in the Stoughton zone. 7-1 the score. 6:43 left in this third period. Senior night here at the Ponky Rink, and again, congratulations to all the seniors and their parents, and job well done. A little early this year, Steve. Usually towards the end of the month. Maybe we looked at the schedule. Not a lot of games.
Yeah. You were saying that they must have played a lot of home games earlier in the year, and coming up, the next really home game for them is the 24th.
Yeah, so it's going to be a while. But
I mean, they have 2 games at the Ice House.
Yes,
but that's not here where we do the games and whatnot. But so I believe the next game for girls anyway would be the 24th.
Around the 24th. Yeah, so they got senior night, and again, good to see to honor those kids and their parents. So play continues here as the puck's going to go down into the Canton zone. As Kirshner has it, she's going to throw it out, but she's broken up there. As Anna Lehan will start out with it now. She goes in front of her own net as she's going to take it through center ice. And over the blue line, she cuts in, tries to go in on Scapacetti. Oh, makes the save as she got the shot off. So Maggie Daly with the puck, and she takes the shot. And again.
Ken, you talked about this line earlier, Pete. They're doing a really good job. Maggie Daly in the slot, getting a nice shot off. Was it Spinelli?
Spinelli, yep.
Spinelli doing a great job getting down the side, getting a shot off on the goalie, making a great pad save. So Coach mixing up the lines too.
Yeah, no question. It doesn't make it easy on us either. No. But, tough to see, but because she is mixing them up a little bit, but that's okay. We're professionals. We get through these things. So play continues in the Canton zone. In the Stoughton zone. I'm sorry, as Canton moving the puck around. That Spinelli has it. Now you can see Canton just going to pass the puck around at this point. Lila Spinelli has it. That's going to go back to Tori Carr. Lehan right in front. Oh, Lehan takes a shot and just hit the post as Lehan right on the doorstep, and Stoughton again is just going to ice this puck. And there's the senior line there, Steve. Coach putting them together in this senior night.
That's nice. That's really nice to see because for 4 years they've been practicing hard together, and it's nice to get them out there all together. And they almost got a goal, hit the post, and all Stoughton can do is ice the puck. It's just that that dominating of a game.
So on the faceoff, I believe that's Vincente who wins that faceoff. That's going to go in the corner now to Wilkinson. Wilkinson trying to gain control as that'll go back to the point. That goes in on Scapichetti, and she decides she's going to tie that one up. So 3:30 left in this game. 7-1 the score on the faceoff. Vicente along with Crugnale out there. Shot from the point. Oh, big save by Scapichetti. As Vicente has it, she takes it, throws it right out in front into the slot area, and Wilkinson was kind of going the other way and lost her footing, couldn't get the shot off. There's a hit there on the sideboards, and we're going to get a penalty on Stoughton for checking, and that was a hit on Kaylee Cohen, so I don't know.
Given the circumstances, Pete, I would have kind of let that one go. If you watch a lot of the college games now in the new pro league and the international with girls, they're starting to let more and more checking go along the boards, and they don't want the open ice hit checks, but rubbing a player out along the boards and stuff like that, they're starting to let that go. It's not going down to the high school level yet, but I wouldn't mind seeing that a little bit.
No, I mean, listen, it's part of the game. It's a good part of the game, the hitting, and typically girls hockey doesn't allow it, but and it's up to the referee's discretion how much hitting he allows in the girls hockey, and I think they should
right again along the boards, rubbing a player off the puck. If they happen to fall down, we're not talking full ice body checking like the boys do, but a little check along the boards and even in front of the net, knocking somebody down or whatnot. I'm okay with that.
So senior line out there again, which is good to see. We talked about that earlier. So Anna Lehan has the puck. She gets over the line, gives it to Daly. Daly takes a shot. That's blocked by Scapichetti. And 1 minute left on the penalty to Stoughton. The puck's going to go around the sideboards. Spinelli tries to get the puck. That's going to go out to center ice. It's going to go out to Tori Carr. Carr will start out with it. Tori Carr has it. She goes over the blue line, leans in, tries to go for the net. Oh, Scapichetti with the save. Goes back to the point now. Anna Lehan covering there. Able to, she loses the puck. Almost backhanded it back in, but Stoughton player did a good job.
Avery Drainville did a good job of taking the puck away.
So puck goes into the Stoughton zone as 20 seconds left on this power play. Lehan will start out with it. Anna Lehan gets it over on the sideboards as Canton moves it in. It's Wilkinson who will throw it towards the net, and that's just going to go high and wide. As Canton able to keep the puck in the zone. Campbell has it. She threw it behind the net. Oh, puck right out in front. And Scapichetti had to be quick on that one.
Georgia Campbell with a nice backhand, Pete. And Scapichetti sliding over and making a nice save.
So 1 minute left in this game as Canton well in control here at 7-1. And, Canton doing the old 5-pass rule at this point. Crugnale has it for Canton. She's going to get it back to Spinelli. He'll throw it back down into behind the net. Puck still loose in the Stoughton zone as Vincente on the sideboards trying to get that puck. And she'll come out with it. She gets it to Crugnale. Crugnale right back to Vincente.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Marshville Gymnasium here at Canton High School. I'm Kevin Craig, joined by Dylan Lorenko, and as you see, it's a varsity boys basketball matchup featuring the Canton Bulldogs and the Oliver Ames Tigers. Dylan, what's in store for us tonight?
Well, it's a Hawk League matchup. My apologies. You know, this is going to be a big one. Not only, as each team fighting for victories in this division, but it is Coach McKinnon's return to Canton High School.
Who is there we go. Looks like we're going to have the anthem and the player introductions coming here very shortly. McKinnon, who is the former head coach of the Canton Bulldogs varsity boys basketball team. It is his first game against his former team and his first game back at the Mushroom Gymnasium at Canton High School.
Absolutely, Kevin. You know, he had 2 seasons here at Canton High School, had just about 20 wins, so a pretty good career here. He did serve as a student at Oliver Ames High School. So that's a little backstory about Coach McKinnon.
I'm sure we'll get into it more as the night progresses. But for now, it's time for tip-off.
Dogs looking to snag a victory tonight as, like I said before, each victory in a division game, I mean, those are huge.
Bulldogs looking to continue their winning streak. They've won 5 of the last 6 games. Oliver Ames looking to garner its second victory on the season. But don't let that record fool you. They have been in very close competition with basically everybody they've faced so far this year.
Absolutely. Tip-off underway.
This is Frieden and Maddox with the tip-off. Now taken up here by the Tigers. Tigers in the orange jerseys with the white numbers. Bulldogs in the white jerseys and green numbers. Straight upside and now shoot for 3. And that one will be off. But good applause coming from the Tiger bench.
Absolutely great play there by junior Zach Ivoski to draw that foul on Jamal McConnell.
And he'll head to the line. Ivanovsky with the free throw attempt. And it rings in, and that will put the first points up for the game. Crowd's getting loud behind him. And he'll make the second one. Looking for to complete as the 3-point play here. As it is a large crowd here at Canton High School for this one. Oh, and he goes 2 for 3.
A lot of young Bulldog fans in the crowd as those screams that you heard are coming from them.
Picked up here, McConnell. Lawson now picked up here. Zaire Maddox, number 4. Hands it off after the rebound. Opportunity coming. Shot. Oh, that one's going to come. Oh, no good.
Solid defense there by Frank Core to stop that. Dogs looking to get something going here.
Joe McConnell, one of 3 Bulldogs players listed on the players to watch list from the Patriot Lecture. The other 2 being Zaza Francourt and Jeremiah Frieden. Tigers looking to add to their lead here. Sets it back out. Kelly. 4-3, no good.
Good ball possession by Owe right now.
And the Bulldogs will get their first points up on the night, tied 2-2.
Great layup there by Frank Core.
Shot is up, and it does not make it, but looks like he'll go to the line here. Coach McKinnon pretty happy about that result. And if you're saying, oh, Coach Eric McKinnon, that name sounds familiar. He was the Bulldogs head coach the past 2 seasons. This year went to take the job at his alma mater, Oliver Ames High School. And is now the varsity boys head coach there.
Ivanovsky to the line for the second time tonight.
Seems the Bulldog faithful, the younger variety, putting in some extra noise, trying to distract one Zach Ivanovsky. It does not phase him in the slightest. Owen Lane coming in, number 14 for the Bulldogs. Looks like he came in for Jamal McConnell, the 14 and the 13 on Canton. Oh, great shot.
Great play there by Zaza Francourt, generating space to throw that up and splashed it. Coaches on the Canton bench very frustrated about that.
With 5:48 left to go in the first quarter, Coach Kaiser is arguing with one of the officials. Very passionately, I might add. The score is tied 4-4. Now Coach McKinnon's getting in on it. Referee calling for both head coaches to relax. They're back out end of play. Picked up here, Kelly. Now Maddox looking for the opener. Pass it right back around. Give it the opportunity, Sullivan, Andrew Sullivan in number 2 for the team in orange. Picked it right back up. Kelly, 14 left on the shot clock, and stolen by Francourt. Creedon's layup gives the Bulldogs the lead.
Good feed there by Francourt to Brendan. As Owe gonna try to respond to that.
Up from downtown, not to be.
As it will be Canton ball. Lane gonna try and start something here.
Coming back down, Owen Lane directing traffic, top of the key, passes over to Letzia. Letzia gets it back. Into Preedon. Preedon goes for another layup, this time blocks, second chance, makes it.
That right there is called not giving up. He got rejected the first time, got his own rebound, put it back up, and the Dogs lead by 4.
Bulldogs winding it up right here. Getting an opportunity, Deletzia, finger roll, and puts it home.
That play was generated by Owen Lane right there, finding space through the OA defenders and feeding Deletzia to put that up for the layup. The Dogs want to win this game. They're going to have to keep that up.
Another shot. Oh, that looked like a great shot there from Maddox. Not able to get a free-for-all for the ball, and it's going to be somehow staying in bounds. Hopefully Maddox is okay. Excuse me, that is Jacob Locke, number 1. And he appears to be okay.
Went diving into the crowd.
He literally dove into the crowd.
Just goes to show the dedication right there.
So he appears to be okay. It's 10-8. Owen Lane goes for the layup and gets it. The Bulldogs are just laying it up one after the other.
It's working though. It really is.
12-8 your score. 3:19 left to go. First quarter. Bulldogs facing up against the Tigers in varsity boys basketball. Long ball toss, gets it over. New shot clock. Tigers waiting for something to open. Big shot, and he gets it. 3 for Kelly.
From downtown, Zach Ivanovsky. That's a deep 3, and he switched it. Wayne trying to generate something there.
Owen gets blocked. Coach McKinnon not too happy about that one.
Got fouled on the play by Ivanovsky, who's made a huge impact for the Tigers so far.
Players to watch on the Canton side are number 1, Jeremiah Frieden, number 3, Zaza Francourt, and number 4, Anthony Deletzia. Who are some of the players to watch on the Oliver Ames side of things, Dylan?
Well, obviously senior captain Jake Willard. Someone who's made a real big impact so far, junior number 5, Zach Ivanovsky, drawing those fouls. And last but not least, sophomore number 4, Zaire Maddox, who's been diving for balls tonight.
And that one's in 14-9 Bulldogs. 2:41 left to go in the first quarter. Taking this one up is Jacob Locke. He'll be tied up with J.J. Falk. Back to Locke. Trying to get by the variety of Bulldogs. The push on Zaza Francoeur. So penalty goes against the Bulldogs.
Canton's really going to have to limit the fouls if they want to pull the W out tonight.
Zaire Mattis. Grimaldi coming in, number 30. Orange 30 right under the hoop. Picked off here. Down to Zaza. Zaza with the circus-like maneuver, but does not finish in spectacular fashion.
Absolutely. Zaza Francoeur getting fouled on the play, but great steal by J.J. Falk. Poked it away from the Tiger and generated that play. So Francoeur will go to the line looking to get 2.
Going for the second shot is Francoeur, the senior captain. And he'll wind this one up and it will roll off. Locke taking it once again. Setting it up. Newton loses it. Locke now tries to stop. It looks like he's tied up with Calvin Ellis.
That ball was pocket picked there, and I believe the Dogs were able to recover that.
14-9 here in the first quarter, where it's just under 2 minutes left to go, where the Canton Bulldogs are facing off against the Oliver Ames Tigers in varsity boys basketball action here on Canton Community Television and a variety of other places, which we'll get to later on in the evening.
A little more than a variety, I'd say. A solid 7.
Solid 7 places. Oh! Calvin Ellis continues to fight for that ball. Looks like Owen Lane will inbound. No jump balls, just where the possession arrow is. Right down, Elias Palacios. Pass it right up to JJ. Back to Lane. Lane getting blocked by Locke, and it's up. Zaza, 3 for number 3.
From downtown Francoeur. Doing what he does best.
Bulldogs up by 8, and this one's going to roll out. And it'll be a dog ball, and Zaza says, let's go.
He's hyped up. As a captain, you got to get your team in it, and he's doing just that. Shows how great of a leader he really is.
Picking it up, Francoeur. Given an opportunity now at the free throw line, dribbling it around. He took on like 3 Tigers right there. Calvin giving all he's got.
Gets fouled in the painted area there, but he's going to go to the line looking to snag 2.
And he'll nail the first one. Creedon coming in for Lane. And Ben Newton coming out. Looks like Zaire Maddox, number 4, coming back in. Big shot. Oh, just out.
senior captain Jake Willard missing that shot, rebounding it though, and getting fouled on the play. Let's see if the little Bulldogs are going to scream again.
They have been a vocal bunch. There's your answer. Still hasn't faced him yet, though.
Nope. They're going to have to get a little louder if they want to get in his head.
Second shot. They got louder. It still didn't work.
Nice little spinorama there by Brendan.
Frank, oh, he went for the three. Thought about it and stopped it. They're going to call out that two.
They're going to call a hold on away.
Now looking for the opening. Zaza doing all sorts of maneuvers to get by, but travels in the process.
It's a heartbreaker if you're Frank Core trying all those sweet moves just for the foul.
Two very passionate coaches in Coach Kaiser and Coach McKinnon. Of course, Kaiser, the head coach of the Canton Bulldogs, and Eric McKinnon, the head coach of the Auburn Ames Tigers. The Tigers out of Easton, Massachusetts. Shot up Kelly, and Ian Kelly missed the mark. 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Calvin weaving through, lost the ball, picked up by Locke, 2 seconds. Had a little bit more time, and saved by Steve the custodian.
Steve the custodian making the plays over there. But overall, I'd say it was a pretty solid first quarter from the Bulldogs. Even OA had a pretty good quarter as well. Lockdown defense from Canton. Nothing OA could really do. Just something that I feel like the Bulldogs could work on is limiting those fouls.
That is something that's definitely hurt them in the first quarter. And of course, if you're all brains, you want to limit those transition baskets that seem to just be a result of why these scores 19 to 11. It's those transition buckets, those layups have been a killer.
Yeah, absolutely. Layup after layup for the Bulldogs. It's a layup buffet out there. But overall, like I said, pretty solid first quarter.
Absolutely. Now, we mentioned the 7 different ways that you can be watching this game live. We'll go over those right now. If you're in the Canton area, it is Verizon 41, Verizon HD 2001-43, Comcast 6, and Comcast HD 1073. Everywhere else, you just need an internet connection, live streaming on CantonCommunityTV.org and on CHS Video 02021 on YouTube. Lastly, we are simulcasting on Eastern Community Access TV's YouTube channel, Eastern Cat TV. Thank you to ECAT for allowing for that simulcast to take place. Back and ready to start the second quarter. And it will be Zach Ivanovsky. And he'll get the first buckets of the quarter.
That's how to start a quarter off right there, going coast to coast and laying it up. Oh, step back. That would have been insane if he hit that.
Grimaldi. Not able to get it. But they'll get the second chance opportunity and make good on it.
Ivanovsky went high for that board, got that ball, and put it up. Great play there.
19-16, the Bulldogs up by 3. Travel on Freedom. And it's going the opposite way.
Looked like the ref called a travel.
And the Bulldogs take a timeout. So with 7:08 left to go in the first half, the Bulldogs are up by 4 points, 19 to 15 over their division rival, the Alder Ames Tigers.
Yeah, you know, I think, like I said before, something that they could work on is just limiting those fouls. As you see, Brendan getting one right there for a travel. Those are really going to kill you, especially if you're in those scoring opportunities right there. And in this matchup, each point matters. These are two pretty even teams, I'd say.
And you keep traveling, all that airfare is going to cost you a lot. It's going to cost the Bulldogs a lot of points and potentially the game.
Absolutely.
With the Bulldogs plan to use their athleticism to gain the advantage on both sides of the court, which is what we have seen going on both sides, where they can transition on offense and defense.
Zach Ivanovsky's made a huge impact on tonight's game. Last game, though, he had 22 points.
That's a lot
Unreal.
of points.
I believe one of the Sharon players, Nate Katz-Nelson, opening night, dropped 47 on Taunton.
Wow.
Unreal.
You're talking with some of the other Hockomock League action. There are two other divisional matchups happening right now on January 11th, starting at 6:30. Mansfield is playing at Sharon and Stoughton at Foxborough. Shot is up and it's good.
Maddox from the corner drains that one. Puts the Tigers within two.
19-17 the score.
Brendan again with the traveling foul. He's going to need to limit those. But overall, he's made a huge impact for the Dogs today.
Both teams looking to earn their first division win on the season.
And it looks like they're going to give it to Canton, actually. Yeah, Delette's going to throw that into McConnell. Coach McKinnon got out of his chair immediately and screamed something, and the Dogs turned the ball over. I don't know what that was about, but
Infraction on the Bulldogs, and it will be given to the Alder Ames Tigers. Taking it up the court now. Maddox with an opportunity, gives it back. Kelly's shot, oh! Gonna take that one, look to be it. In right now is Wesley Ma. Number 2 for the Bulldogs.
so far.
Wesley with an opportunity, driving into the paint, hands it off. Frieden hands it back to Zaza, but it's going to go into the OA bench.
Ole only within two, looking to tie it up here.
OA coming back from the 8-point deficit at the end of the first quarter, and now within 2. Big pass to the big man, and now back at the top of the key. Sullivan, what an opportunity. Shot from far away. Not to be. Big down pass to Frieden, down to Wesley. Zaza wide open for 3. McConnell loses it, and it's going to be a fight for it.
It looked like it trickled out of one of the Ole's players' hands, but recovered there by Ivanovsky.
Back shot is up. Off the red rim.
Ordered by Brendan.
They're going to call Frank Cole with the foul. Referee's telling everybody to stay. Everybody in the OA bench to stay on their side. Mass substitutions coming in for the Bulldogs. They're going to see that Zaza hit him in the back of the head. That's what caused the foul. Owen Lane, J.J. Falk, and Elias Palacios all into the game for the Bulldogs. 14, 21, and 34, respectively. 34, Elias Pavlosilos, getting it down to Owen Lane. Looks for the opening. McConnell thought about it, takes the 2, and he's going to roll it in.
Big play there by Brendan. Hit it with a little step back and drain that. As the
And to
teams are going
Sullivan,
at it.
number 2, running down both sides, hands it off, poked away.
Good
They're picked up
defense.
here, Grimaldi. Number 30 picks it up to number 5 in orange. Someone's going to roll off. Not to be. Wesley Ma. Ma's shot rolls off the top of the hoop. Ma
Wesley
will
Knoll.
head to the line for 2 shots.
Wesley drains the first one.
22-17. Bulldogs lead by 5. Great shot, great shot. 23-17. With 3:50 left to go into the first half. Now this ball will be headed back in the Bulldogs' direction.
Number 11, senior captain Jake Wood, to throw it in.
We're the only captain on the Bulldog side. Grimaldi looking for the opportunity, and they're going to call a double dribble. Headed back the opposite way.
JJ Falk is hyped up about that one. As
Owen
Owen
Lane
Lane,
will dribble this one up.
he just won Fall Sports Player of the Year for Canton Citizen.
The MVP and the Hockomock Sports, one of the top 5 athletes of the year as well for those fall sports. Picked up, shot deep. (23-17). Bulldogs still up by 6. 3:15 left to go in the first half.
What a break there for OA, as looked like JJ Falk was ready to just put that one up. And timeout.
I think Oliver Ames timeout here. What does Oliver Ames need to do to get back into this?
Definitely lock down on defense. Something that they've really improved on the second quarter is defending the layups that Canton's been doing. Obviously, only minimizing them to about 5 points so far this quarter. They've dominated this, I would pretty much say. Canton has had some peaks, so they've definitely limited the fouls to the first quarter. But I would say so far it's been a pretty even first quarter. But I feel like OA has that step ahead of them.
Now coming out of the timeout. See if the Tigers have drawn up and get back into this ball game. Not that they're too far behind. This Davenport Division match in the Hockomock League continues here on Canton Community Television, CHS Video 02021, and on Eastern Community Access Television.
OA trying to generate some space here to take advantage of and put that points up. Good defense there by Pereira, but it will go off of Brendan and out of bounds. Pereira really clamping up there, the sophomore.
Grimaldi, Justin. Bulldogs looking for more substitutions again.
Zaire
As-
Maddox drains that one.
Right there, Wesley. Ma pass it off. Big pass, and then eventually gets over to Owen Lane. Loose ball. Picked up. Canton still loose. Dribbling. Throws it up. Canton retains. Blocks. Back again. Now it's lost again. And now somehow it ends up into the hoop for 2 points for the team in white.
Listen, as my job as a color commentator, I'm supposed to recap the plays.
Good luck with that one.
I can't do that one. All I remember was JJ Falk on the ground throwing a good pass over, but too much to do that.
Like you said before, it's that never give up mentality that the Bulldogs have had. They kept them fighting for those 2 points.
Absolutely, and Maddox right there just throws one up and goes in as OA is only down by 4. 2 possession game here as Owen Lane fouled on the play. He's going to go to the line.
.149 left to go in the first half. Senior captain Owen Lane's first free throw attempt is no good. Now coming in is Anthony Gillespie, Chris Pereira, and Jamal McConnell, along what looks to be Jeremiah Frieden. So basically, Cam subbing on everybody except for Owen Lane.
Basically. I mean, he's the heart and soul of this team. He's a great leader that they need out on that court.
Looks like Jacob Locke in for the Tigers. Willard goes all the way down to the other side. Oh, into the student section. .140 left to go in the first half. 100 seconds. 25-21. Lane passes it up to Gillespie. Back to Lane. Lane looking, trying to find the opening. Backs it up. Looks. Frieden for 3. Got it.
Swish that bonus distance right there. Great play from Frieden.
The senior captain shot rolls off, and a rebound won't go to Canton. McConnell tries the fancy move, somehow saves it. Long 3, but a little too much arc. Great leaping ability from McConnell. Gives it to Frieden. Frieden shot rolls up, almost gets his own rebound, but taken down by the Tigers.
Exceptional defense here from the Tigers.
That might have been the prettiest shot we have seen all night.
Yeah. Grimaldi just going from downtown and swish.
Pops it up again. Shot clock is off. 24 seconds left. McConnell wide open. He drains a 3. It's 3-ball city.
I mean, that one might be up there from Grimaldi. That one was pretty clean too.
12 seconds left. Bulldogs up by 7. Winding it up. Oh, just winding it up. Tips it in. Second chance, no good. Bulldogs have it. And this one will end. So at the end of the first half, it is the Canton Bulldogs 31 and the Oliver Ames Tigers 24 in this varsity boys basketball divisional matchup here on Canton Community Television, CHS Video 02021, and on Eastern Community TV. Eastern Community Access TV. So many names. How to keep
So
track.
many. 7 different ones, Kevin. Is this a record?
I think it very well might be, but I think we're sending it to you in the studio here.
Absolutely. Let's take you to the studio for 1 second. Coverage sort of the School Days Inspiration Edition here at Canton High School, where she told the story of a young girl who got sick. Liam Conley also did a story on Tara Schumann, who was diagnosed with cancer around 2012, and her battle with it. Here they are.
She's a little girl who suffers from a very rare 1 in a million disease that is very hard on the heart, and ever since being diagnosed, it has had an impact on her everyday life.
Hi, I'm Jamie, Annabelle's mom.
Ask Jamie to explain to us what pulmonary hypertension
It is the constriction of the pulmonary arteries and all the supporting blood vessels, so they go into the heart. And when those arteries get constricted, it actually enlarges the right side of the heart, and it's not something that you want. It actually weakens the heart, and makes things very difficult for the patient.
Ask Jamie what Annabelle's pump was there for and if she could explain how it works.
Yep. So her medication that goes in there is called Remodulin. It's a form of treprostinil. So that relaxes the blood vessels and gets her pressures in her heart down. So the reason she is on a pump is because that's the best way for pediatric patients to get that medication. And so the pump is set up at a certain rate and a certain dosage. My husband actually mixes all the medication, hooks it up to the pump in a cassette, and then that goes into a line that sits right above her heart, and the medicine drips in right above her heart at a continuous rate. So it's 24/7 being pumped, and again, it's been the best medication option for her.
We asked Annabelle what she liked about her backpack.
It's funky.
It's funky?
Yeah.
Does it help you?
Yeah.
So you like it?
Belle's mom if there was ever a time she lost hope in Annabelle's recovery.
When she was in the hospital, she was very sick. It was very, very scary because her disease is so rare, and a lot of children unfortunately don't survive, and some have to get a single or double lung transplant. So it was definitely pretty scary. And then, once we did get out of the hospital, we didn't know if she was going to progress or if it was going to stay the same. And lucky for us, her medicine has done wonders for her, and she's actually doing better than she was prior to diagnosis.
Asked Annabelle what her reaction would be to somebody at school making fun of her backpack.
Tell the teacher.
That's a smart idea.
Asked Annabelle about any happy memories from the hospital.
I had a friend.
You made friends?
Just younger players getting some playing time as well. As they're looking to get by, he's coming down the end. Number 12 in white. They even got names on the back of their jerseys.
Hey, watch out for number 24. As the bell rings and substitutions come out.
And now they'll be driving up the court. Now sliding it back over. Given the opportunity, shot up Camilo. Oh, not to be. Oh, they right in front of
aggressive.
you.
A little aggressive there.
Dribbling him down, arm sleeve and all.
Bro's stripped out right now.
You felt, oh, this one's going to go up. Oh, the place goes wild. Actually, there was a lot of applause there.
A lot. This is the future of Canton High basketball right here. Good defense.
Oh, big block. Now going back down the other way. He's got to take it himself. Oh, what a layup.
Kid's tough. Good defense, and then just capitalize on offense.
It deserves a well-deserved rest. Comes right out.
Right out.
Bringing him in. Might be the last opportunity to score. Setting up the defense. Setting up the offense.
Yes, at a three.
Got 5 seconds. It's up. 3. Oh, they're going to call it right there.
Green team wins.
Great to see the future of Canton High basketball.
Absolutely.
Looks like we have some replays for you. There you see stolen away there. Oh, this must be that crazy play that we were seeing earlier. Where all of the ball changed hands like 8 times. This one goes over to Wesley, then it gets blocked again. Oh, now it's going to go back. This one where Frieden picks it up. And that's where Frieden puts it back into the hoop.
I couldn't even recap that one.
Now Frieden once again going for a nice shot. Now back to live action with the warm-ups. And we come back to live action. Frieden's taking a jumper 3. It's like replay, but in real life.
Yeah. Frieden's been a huge impact tonight, though, for Canton. He's really like that 3-pointer right there. I mean, he's really had that dog in him tonight.
The inner bulldog coming out.
30 seconds remain, and we will be underway very shortly.
Now, both teams held a alumni event the day after Christmas. So the Bulldogs had former players, former coaches come by, and then the Oliver Ames Tigers had a actual alumni game happen. So everybody competed there, and it was a great tradition. And both teams really enjoyed the time, not only together, but bringing past, present, and possibly future together.
Yeah. And
Our buzzer sounds. It means we're going to get started with the second half of action between the Canton Bulldogs and the Oliver Ames Tigers in this varsity boys basketball matchup. Bulldogs lead by 7 points.
This game's a lot deeper than people think it is. So much backstory to this, like Coach McKinnon's return, like we said earlier, and how crucial these Hockomock League Davenport matchups are.
Now, what makes this division matchup so important?
Well, I mean, each team in the Hockomock's about even right now. Obviously, there are some teams like Sharon and Mansfield who are playing right now that are in the top 2, fighting for that number 1 spot. But people are so tightly packed together, standings-wise, that each win matters.
It is a tight race, and there's still about 12 games left, so anything really can happen. Only 4 games separates first from last.
Mossy missed that three. Rebounded there by number 11, Jake Willard.
Coach Eric McKinnon is playing his former team, the Canton Bulldogs, now the head coach of the Oliver Ames Tigers, his alma mater. McKinnon is actually one of 4 new varsity boys basketball head coaches in the Hockomock League this season. Of course, Oliver Ames, Canton being another one, Milford and Taunton all having new head coaches. But McKinnon is not the only new basketball head coach at Oliver Ames. Joined by Brian Costello, who is now the varsity girls head coach for their basketball team as well. So new coaches all around.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's 4 new coaches in this Hockomock League.
So it picks up great interception, great hands there from number 5, Ivanovsky, and everybody comes out of their seat on the Tigers bench for that play.
Willard getting that and one great play there, drawing that foul.
Teams have switched sides. Now senior captain Jake Willard, still unaffected by the screams, makes that and puts it into the score for the Tigers, 31-27. That one's going to roll off. Coming over here. Opportunity here for Ian passing it up. And this one, Ivanovsky, third opportunity. Oh, they're going to get a 4th one off.
One of the coaches from the Canton side yelling rebounds, trying to get as much rebounds as they can as they missed one right there. But however, they get the ball back because it went out.
Just about 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Jamal McConnell looking for the opening, gives it over. Shot up. Lucas Massey not able to record it. Congratulations to Lucas Massey, by the way. He was inducted into the Spanish Honor Society just last year.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
congratulations.
unreal. Congrats. Oh wait, generating good passing here.
9 seconds left of the shot clock. Shots up, and boom goes the dynamite.
Oh wait, within 1 now. Canton really needs to step their offense up if they want to pull out this W.
The 1 7-point lead has been reduced to 1. And the Bulldogs will crank it back up to 3. So Canton up 33-30.
Oh wait, looking to respond to that one.
Going after Zaire Maddox. This one's going to go up again. The ball just keeps flying. Super aggressive are both teams. They fight for every single inch. Coach McKinnon with a pump of the fist. He is exuberant and happy about the results that just transpired.
Looked like Anthony Delezia lost the ball for a little second and just taking advantage there from Oliver Ames.
Senior captain back to the charity stripe for Oliver Ames. Oh, nothing but net.
I will say, the little kids screaming, I don't think that's where they're going to need to step it up a little bit because OA has just been hitting those free throws.
Well, they tried different tones this time. They tried different pitches. They weren't all the same volume
Yep.
this time.
Yep. The high pitch one.
Zaza pitches it back out. JJ looks for the opening, gives it over to McConnell. 16 left of the shot clock, down to Owen Lane. Lane just sits up, waits, shot up, and it is good.
Brendan with that from the corner. Getting the Dogs a 2-point lead.
Stolen there by McConnell. Taking it down to the other side. Oh, big rejection. Blocked on the layup. And said the layup goes the other way. What a sequence of events.
Willard absolutely rejecting Brendan and then going coast to coast with it, putting it up, and then the Dogs get it right back.
37-35. It was tied there for a second. Canton now up by 2. They're going to call a travel. And substitutions will come in. Jacob Locke, number 1, in for Andrew Sullivan on the Oliver Ames side. And Calvin Ellis coming in for Jeremiah Frieden on the Canton side. The Bulldogs in the white jerseys using green numbers. The Oliver Ames Tigers in the orange jerseys and white numbers. 3:36 left to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs up by 5. This one just dings off the red rim.
Jacob Locke trying to find some Tiger openings.
Up and good. Tie ball game.
37 apiece here. Lane looking to respond.
Swatted away. Now nobody with him. Oh, went for the dunk, but it was no good.
Nearly just took the hoop off there. That would have been crazy.
Zaire Maddox missed the dunk, and McKinnon not too happy about it.
That would have been crazy if Maddox hit that.
Chris Pereira now blocking the inbound pass. Wesley Ahmad back into the matchup. James Gibbs in for Canton, number 10. 11. And that one resulted in no points. Number 11, James Gibbs passes it back out. Now getting it over to Chris Pereira. Canton at the top of the key. All tied at 37, 2:22 left to go in the third. Down to Elias. Up. Off the backboard. Canton rebound. Palacios.
No way, back the other way.
Can't control the ball. Getting right back. Looks for the opportunity. Back to Locke. Ivanovsky. And he still gets it. It was so exciting. I just saw a grown man get up and dance in a circle.
Where?
In the middle of the crowd, I just saw a grown man get up and like twirl around. He was that excited.
Well, that was a good play. Step back, absolutely snapped Eli's ankles and put it up. I mean, that was an unreal play. But a twirl.
He
hit a
literally
little
spun
twirl.
around.
Hit a little-
He was so excited. Frieden double blocked. Still not having it. 1:23 left to go in the third. Long three. And it does not get it from the other zip code. Wesley Ma short on the shot, but continues to fight long. And up, and that's an incredible play, and that is the first time the Tigers have led this game since the first shot of the game.
That just goes to show how big momentum really is. I feel like I say it on every broadcast, but it is true. Momentum is key. I mean, you just saw it. Kent was up 7. Oh, wait, just rallied, and then it all started when the 3 happened, and Oway just ran away with it.
Now OA is up by 5 points. And it is less than a minute left to go here in the third quarter. Again, still a whole quarter left to be played, but we are shaping up for one fantastic ender here at the Bushville Gymnasium.
Most definitely, Kevin. Canton, really. What do you think they're discussing right now in that huddle?
And for the Bulldogs, I think it's to slow down, go back to what has worked. The All Braves Tigers are playing like the Bulldogs did earlier in the contest. They're poking it away and getting those buckets in transition. They're doing to the Bulldogs what the Bulldogs did to them earlier on in the matchup.
Oh, way back on the court. They're ready.
So now they're getting ready and back set. We'll find out what play they did draw up. And the Bulldogs will take it. Looks like Lucas Masai. Hands it over to Wesley Ma. Frieden back in the game. Keeps the handle on the ball back to Wesley. Now on the logo. Pereira looks for the opening. Frieden with a great shot.
Well,
26 seconds left. Shot clock is off. And they're going to call him. Looks like he held that one a little too long. Oops, my apologies. It looks like there was a different infraction. And it will remain All Rams ball. 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Tigers up by 3. Four seconds, big shot. This one not able to go. And they got all the chances in the world, but weren't able to convert. At the end of 3, it's 42-39 to the visitors.
well, the visitors really ran away with this one, Kevin, so far. Listen, there's still another quarter left, another 8 minutes where the Bulldogs can capitalize. I believe they can get it done. They're fighters, but the way that always playing right now, they're dominating this one.
Stay tuned to all the stations and all the ways to watch to find out what happens. And we have a replay here coming at you. That was just the missed dunk by Zaire Maddox. And this one, the opportunity from Frieden to get around 2 different Tigers. The ball came down on his head. I didn't see that the first time. At the end of his layup, the ball came straight down on his head, and he gave no reaction. He had 0 reaction to the basketball connecting with his noggin.
Nope, none.
As they get ready here for the fourth quarter in the final action. The climax of the story yet to be written. Let's find out what it is.
Bulldogs will receive ball first. And they'll give it to OA. Starting off strong are the Tigers.
Locke setting up, getting his offense engaged. Another 3. This one is not to be.
Lucas Mossy looks to be in disbelief after that one.
The OA bench now gets up at every 3-ball attempt.
Well, I mean, they're hitting them.
Grimaldi. Still, the louder screams of the youthful Bulldogs, still not enough.
What if they just went dead silent?
I think that might work. Although not much from the Kent student section today.
The little kids are louder than our student section.
James Gibbs coming out, Zaza Franco coming in. It looks like Chris Pereira also checking out for Jamal McConnell. I thought it was going to work that time.
I did too. I hope that I would have, but nope.
We'll have to see what ends up happening if it ends up working at all tonight. Masai. And it's those fouls that are coming back to bite the Bulldogs.
Kaiser looks really mad right now, claiming that there were a few flops on the play that refs called fouls, but
Locke bringing it up. And a gasp inside the Mushrelli Gymnasium. Incoming the senior captain, Jake Willard of the Oliver Ames Tigers. Nate Santos will get a rest. Grimaldi, opportunity, pass it in. Locke looks for the opening. Ball continues to slip now to Grimaldi, who is swarmed by 3 Bulldogs.
and still able to get away with it.
I don't know what else you can do. You surrounded him.
Swarm of dogs just came in out of nowhere.
They swarmed him like a dog to a bone, and he still was able to get the ball away from him.
Well, away timeout, but overall, 7 minutes. Dogs really need to step it up if they want to pull this W out.
It would be a great win for Oliver Ames, and it would be a fantastic one for the Bulldogs as well. You see them planning and figuring out what they need to do here at this timeout. We want to thank you so much for joining us here for this broadcast, whether it's on Verizon 41, Verizon HD 2043, Comcast 6, and Comcast HD 1073. Maybe you're live streaming this on KingCommunityTV.org or on CHS Video 02021 on YouTube, or possibly you're simulcasting it on Eastern Community Access TV's YouTube channel, Eastern Cat TV. And now, coming out of the timeout, Bulldogs march back out onto the court. And now, Willard with the opportunity. See Mr. McDonald here, officially a big game. In the maroon, in the corner of the bleachers.
Foul on Canton looked like would have been a chokehold kind of, not really though, but
Everybody seems to be okay, and back up is Locke. My goodness, we've seen a lot of moves for those layups here tonight. Bulldogs, Zaza going to try another one. Wasn't able to get the right arc. And they're fighting for it again. The continue scramble for the basketball. Through the legs, this one goes in.
beautiful, beautiful play there from McConnell.
Coming back down. Right on the baseline, beyond the arc. And that will make the crowd quiet in a hurry.
Ivanovsky absolutely drained that one.
48-41, the Tigers lead here in this varsity boys basketball matchup between the Canton Bulldogs and the Oliver Ames Tigers. Shot up. This one off the back iron. Grimaldi gets the 2. Not sure if Eric McKinnon is happy or sad that he got the layup there. McKinnon takes the timeout.
Pure domination from the Tigers right now. Absolute pure.
McKinnon looks to be explained to one of the officials, giving him a conversation piece at least. And it has certainly been a fantastic matchup. It started Canton's way. They were leading for the majority of this. Highway through the third quarter, all Braves took over, and they have not let go of that lead since.
No, not at all. I mean, they've just sailed off of it. I mean, they're really just playing on their A game right now. Canton, not so much on their A game. I mean, if they're playing like their first half kind of plays, you know, it's a different story. But they definitely have not been playing like they usually do. And they're just selling off this one.
And maybe it's those turnovers. They keep turning the ball over like you're talking about. It's those fouls that have really proven to be a sore spot for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. And Canton really going to need to dial it in right now.
Masai, Frieden, Deletzia, Francourt, and McConnell all in for the Bulldogs. Kelly, Maddox, Ivanovsky, Grimaldi.
Mossy fouled on the play there.
And others in for the All Frames Tigers as they look to sub in Jake Willard. Coming in as he sits by the scores table. He looks to come in for Ivanovsky. Other person in is Andrew Sullivan for the orange-clad team. Masai taking the free throw attempts. And he'll nail it. Coming back over. Oh, Zaza looking for the opportunity. Goes down, but is in the right place at the right time. Zaza with a dunk!
Turn me up, Sa! What a play! That's going to get it back, Kev. That is going to get them back.
At least his second on the year. Takes it right back up. The Bulldogs with an opportunity. 50 to 45. Under 5 left to go. Finger rolls it in for Jake Willard, the senior captain, giving his team some much-needed points. As you see, a nearly packed house here at the Marshmallow Gymnasium.
4:40 remains in the regulation here.
Masai. Get the opportunity here. Masai. Oh, great there by Frieden. Just not able to get it in a collective groan coming from the Canton bench.
Nearly an and one. That would have been crazy.
McConnell now taking it to the foul line. And that one will bounce off, much to the applause of the Oliver Ames Tigers. That one made it through the net. 52-46. Bulldogs take it.
Gonna get a holding call on the way.
Canton will inbound it. Give it over to McConnell. Sets it up. Dribbling past, spin move, trying to get by. Too much force, but the second chance off the rebound gets the points. Ivanovsky looking to check in for the Tigers.
They're gonna call something on Deletzia here.
He'll come in and Willard will get a rest 4:09 left to go in the game. A 4-point lead separates the visitors from the home team. Locke taking it up the court. Gives it over. Grimaldi passed it back. Swings it over. 13 left on the shot clock. And it is Breeden with the steal. And there's nobody there to catch the long pass. So we'll go back to Tiger ball. .329 left to go in the game. And this one will gonna go out.
Foul on Canton. 3:24 remains in regulation.
They call the foul on Jamal McConnell of Canton. 2 shots coming to the Oliver Ames Tigers. Justin Grimaldi. It finally worked.
Finally.
It was the stomping and the cheering at the same time. Stomping and the yelling apparently proved effective. But Grimaldi has a second chance.
We gotta confirm if it works. Gotta confirm if it works right here. Oh,
And
nearly.
you see the Bulldog kids really using all of their power to launch sound in the direction of the Oliver Ames Tigers, but not to be off that one as it rolled in.
Hey, those are true Canton High fans right there.
Taking down Locke.
Foul on Delezia. And it looks like Locke will go to the line.
Will stop the point. But we'll see what happens here as the official lining everybody up. Bounces it and gets everybody ready. Jacob Locke, who's been fantastic for the Tigers, splashes down and gets the point. Owen Lane coming in. Looks like he's in for Jamal McConnell. Oh, rings out. Bulldogs down by 6. 2-possession game. Frank Corey now in possession. Gives it back. McConnell looking for the opportunity, and it's not going to be Sasa with a dunk for good measure.
He made sure it went. That would have
Not
been
sure if
unreal.
that's going to count, but it looked cool.
Looked really cool. McConnell at the free throw line. 2:57 remains.
Chipping away at that lead. .257 left to go in the fourth quarter. And this one will find its way through the net.
Timeout on away.
4:51.
Timeout away here. Listen, these are the crunch times. This is when you need to put everything you have onto this court right now. As it's only a 1-possession game right now for Canton. So, I mean, they're really in this one. All right, my apologies. 2-possession game. As the scoreboard just updated.
See the Bulldogs getting ready, figuring out what they're going to have next. Zaza was a member of the Hogmuck Sports All-Defensive Team last year. He's one of the players to watch this year. It's certainly going to be a fantastic last 3 minutes. And we continue to have the buzzer sound and get ready to get back to action here in this varsity boys basketball matchup.
Oh yeah. Crunch time right here, Kev.
A lot of time left. 3 minutes of basketball is almost an eternity. So we'll see where this ends up.
I feel like the last few minutes of basketball are always the longest.
It certainly seems that way. Showing an opportunity. Block gets it over. Loose ball. Trying to find it. And this time, Oliver Ames held onto the ball, but we'll see where the official sends it.
They said
And
it's
it looks-
Canton.
McConnell taking it up. Bounce pass in. Breeden. That was an aggressive block.
Oh, that would have been nuts if he pulled that one off cleanly.
Very close. He has a chance to get 2 points right here. So it might, if he gets these 2 points, it might as well have happened. Looking to cut Oliver Ames' lead in half. And now it's a one-possession game. As you see the fans here at Mushroom Gymnasium taking in this great action. And it is 54-52 in favor of the Tigers as they head down the other side of the court. Willard back in the game, the lone captain on the Tigers side.
Travel.
They're going to call the travel on Zaire Maddox.
That's huge for Canton.
Kaiser very passionately shouting instructions to his squad. Under 2 minutes left to go. Breeden not sure what happened. And it will be OA ball.
I don't know what just happened, but away ball. Willard to throw it
Senior
in.
Captain Jake Willard coming in.
And it goes back to Canton. Mossy to throw it in.
That will be Lucas Massey of Canton inbounding the ball. Gives it over to Jeremiah Breeden. Toss it inside. Breeden, who has been so great in the paint, continues
Tie game.
that streak.
And sophomore Jacob Locke will go to the line, looking to capitalize here, give the Tigers the lead that they're looking to regain with 1:39 remaining.
The sophomore guard gets the first shot. And he'll take the second, putting Oliver Ames back up by 2. Andrew Sullivan, number 2, coming in for number 1, Jacob Locke. McConnell fighting his way through, and we're tied again.
Oh yeah, McConnell, great play. Timeout away, and Canton's
Timeout,
gonna get hyped.
Oliver Ames.
Unbelievable from Canton so far. These last few minutes, they've really shown what they're really made out of. As we are tied up at 56 apiece.
Less than 90 seconds. Both teams have had near 10-point leads. They have both evaporated. What is going to happen in these last 90 seconds? It has been pandemonium here at Musharelli Gymnasium. The ending is still to come. We've had little children doing jumping jacks in front of free throw lines. We've had grown men spinning around in excitement. What else is going to happen
And
here?
the student section finally shows up. They're on their feet. They want this win.
It is certainly
Oh, and
going to be.
Yeah,
I
we
saw
can
him
relax.
dancing too.
everyone's out here dancing.
Everyone is out having fun. That is really the main purpose behind this game. And everybody is certainly having a lot of fun here at this varsity boys basketball game. A divisional matchup between the Canton Bulldogs and the Oliver Ames Tigers out of Easton. As they're getting ready, coming out of the timeout.
Crunch
Here
times
in the
now.
fourth quarter. Jacob Locke back in, being guarded by Owen Lane. Lane playing lockdown defense. Looking for the opening. Ball stopped, and Frieden continues to be a force for the Bulldogs. He has been fantastic.
Smart play
Less
by
than
the
a
Bulls.
minute, tie ball game. My goodness, what a layup!
How are you, Jamal? Unreal. Unreal.
Canton leads with 37 seconds left.
MVP chance raining down here at Musharelli. 36.3 seconds remain.
Locke back at the free throw line.
Oh, look at him. They're going nuts.
Now on the shoulders. And this one makes it.
I think they found the solution. Look. Look
There
behind
are
them.
people gathered on shoulders. He has gone down here. My goodness.
What are you going
Chaos.
to do? What are you doing if you're locked here?
You
Yeah.
silence him with a make.
I think they'll be happy with missing one, though, for the little kids. 35.4 seconds remaining. 1 point game. Canton ball.
So if you're Canton here, do you just dribble out the ball? The shot clock's still on. You're still leading by a point. Do you just dribble it out?
Yeah, but I feel like OA might try and get a few fouls. I'm not sure. I mean, this is just there's so many what ifs in the situation right now.
OA could look to intercept it like they have much of the game. Thankfully, the police are here because there has been so much stealing going on. But remember, the shot clock is still on.
That's a good one. But yeah, shot clock on 0.4 seconds. So I mean, it's up to Coach Kaiser right now to make the call. I would put my trust in him, but I mean anything right now. There's 35 seconds, and I mean always a good defensive team. And the way that this game's going, anything can happen.
Looks like number 10, Thomas Whiteside, and number 4 also coming in for the Tigers. And Justin Grimaldi, number 30, in for the Tigers as well, along with Andrew Sullivan. And Ian Helen. And they're going to foul Owen Lane.
Smart play.
Only a few seconds ticking off the clock. The shot clock is no more. Only 31 seconds left in the game. No shot clock needed. And the senior captain going to go to the line. Zach Ivanovsky and Jake Willard coming in for the Tigers, 5 and 11 respectively. Lane makes the second, making this a 3-point game. Tigers need to hit another 3. They've done it all night. Can they do it when it counts most? Back up, shot blocked. Still an opportunity, 18 seconds left. Tossed it back out. Stolen, Zaza going up. Yeah, makes it home.
Zaza,
Frank
Frank
is irate.
Turn me up, Zaza. Turn me up, kid.
3 dunks for number 3. And Zaza is pumped up. Eric McKinnon is apoplectic. He is very irate at the officials right now.
62-57. And that is how you finish it off.
Coach Eric McKinnon wants a technical foul. The officials trying to explain the situation to him.
Unreal.
Bulldogs coaching staff yelling at their team as well. Still an opportunity, down pass, shot up, just off the side. Rebound, Canton just gonna hold it. And they're gonna keep it and take home the victory, 62-57. What a climactic finish for the Bulldogs.
Well, Ken, I told you from that start of the fourth quarter with like about 5 minutes left, there's a lot of basketball left and they needed to turn it around, and they did just that. Ken pulls off a 62-57 victory.
Great play from both teams. It literally could have gone anyway. It could go anyway when these two teams meet up again in about a month from now on February 8th when they head over to Easton to run this thing back. But what a contest. Absolutely show-stopping performance, not only from Zaza Franco, but from Jeremiah Frieden. You got to shout out the fantastic play from the Tigers, especially Jake Willard, along with Jacob Block. Jacob Block kept the team in there with all of those free throw attempts. Fantastic play throughout the game for the Tigers. It just didn't come out for the Tigers. Didn't come out the way they wanted to. The Bulldogs come away with an incredibly hard-fought victory. We have some replays for you of this incredible match. There you see J.J. Falk, number 22, gets it taken out from under him. Plays going all over around. Ball's thrown up, thrown down this way, picked up again. Flying all sorts of ways, ends up with a layup from Frieden. Here's the 3 ball from number 1. Canton keeping it up. The missed dunk opportunity from Zaire Maddox. This one, Frieden again, who could be argued is the MVP of the night. Taking home that one. This one sliding by, taking it down, Bulldogs. This one taken down, Zaza has it as he keeps fighting. Now with an opportunity here, you see McConnell gives it up. Bounces it off the glass, gets the opportunity. Fadeaway shot for Frieden, but it's going to go back down the other side. You see the finger roll layup coming in for Justin Grimaldi. And here's one of the many dunks slammed home from the senior captain. McConnell spin move, spins again, brings it in right off the side. Frieden's there to put it back in. Now you see Jamal McConnell, number 13, in traffic, puts it up. And Sasa, it didn't count, but it looked good anyway. McConnell gets that layup right there. And you see him coming right around again. Did almost two windmills on that one. And this one that sealed the game. Take it away, Dylan.
Turn me up, Za. Hit him with a how are you, pal? Sent the Tigers home, but I mean, overall, unreal game.
You see Peter Heredia right there, who's the technical director and producer. You see T. Norville, excuse me, that is Maria, who's on one of the cameras here, doing a great job. There's T. Norville right there, taking over, doing another one of the cameras. And you see some of those words. There's myself and Dylan Lorenko.
Fresh mullet.
And then Ahmad doing the eye camera right there. Thank you so much for joining us here. Bulldogs win 62-57. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care of yourself. Have a good night, everybody.
The zone. Now behind the net, Patterson has it. He tries to swing the net, still has it, throws it back, but that's intercepted there by Joe Ryan. So behind the net now, Schulman. Schulman has it. Schulman gets it up to Ryan. That gets it up to Drury. Drury in stride. He gets over the line. He cuts into the middle. Drury takes the shot. He throws it towards the net. Just goes wide. Schulman steps up, takes a shot. That's blocked in front. Franklin able to get it down. And we have a partial breakaway here, 2-on-1. And Franklin takes a shot. Oh, it hit the post. Looks like it hit the post to the right of Gagan as Franklin able to get the puck down in the Canton zone. They ended up with a 2-on-1. Good passing there. And good. I'll tell you, that was lucky there. Canton came out of that one as Gagan came out, played the angle right, Steve. But, that nice shot on net, but just hit the post.
Yeah, where it started, it hopped over the Canton player's stick at the blue line, and Franklin had a head of steam come down with the 2-on-1. And the fenceman played it right. And, take the pass away. Goalie got the shooter, but they ended up getting a good shot off, and goalie's best friend did the work.
Absolutely. So on the faceoff, Franklin's going to win that one. That's going to go out to center ice. 1 minute left in the second period. 2-2 the score. Game, everything we thought it would be. A lot of hard-hitting action, good opportunities for both teams. Howard comes back now. He tries to throw it in. It's going to go back to the Canton zone. As Thompson has it, he throws it over to Anderson. That's going to go to McCready. McCready gets over the blue line. He's checked. As good back checking there by the Franklin player, Balducci. Balducci starts out with it. He's going to throw it around. And Franklin trying to move it out. Stopped there by Gershny. That's stopped by Howard now. Howard throws it towards the net. And that's deflected into the netting by the goaltender Wagner. So 20 seconds left in this second period.
Everything we thought it would be, Pete. Two best teams in the Hockomock League. Tie game, probably going into the third period, unless we can pop one in right here. It's just what you expect when you come to see a Canton Franklin game. I don't care if one program's down. When you play these games, they're tight.
Absolutely, no question there, Steve. And Franklin able to get that puck into the Canton zone, and behind the net, Anderson along with Schulman. Anderson has it. They're both checked behind the net. 4 seconds left. That'll just about do it in this period. As a little scuffle continues, as both teams play with a chip on their shoulder all the time. Referees try and break them up and get them back into their respective
Well, I
locker
mean, Canton
rooms.
did beat them the first time they played.
They did.
Okay, so Franklin's, got something to prove that, hey, we're as good as you are, if not better. But Canton's standing tall, not putting up with anything. And it's going to be an exciting third period, Pete.
No question. 2-2 the score. I'll tell you, Steve, great action at both ends of the ice. Canton getting that game tying goal there on the power play, and by the freshman Elric, and I'll tell you, just that you said it earlier, that first line for Canton just flying.
Yeah, they're flying right now, but even all the other lines, Pete, they're all playing well. They're keeping the forechecking against the boards was excellent that period. They kept Franklin hemmed in their own zone for quite a bit of time, and Goggin making the save when he has to make the save.
Absolutely. So stay tuned, hockey fans. We're looking forward to a great third period. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
You're watching the Student Station on Kent Community Television.
Welcome back, hockey fans, here at the Metropolis Rink on a Saturday night. Steve, it's gonna get our first snowstorm of the year, actually in 2 years, and Canton's playing Franklin, and 2-2 score. And I'll tell you what a game! Couldn't ask for a better game right now. This is everything you want a Canton Franklin.